Recognize Mr. Katko for a statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I want to thank the Chairman and Ranking Member DeFazio for their hard work in crafting this bill. It's really been a pleasure serving on this committee, and it's exciting to have my first year in Congress capped off by what I consider to be landmark legislation that's been suffering almost a decade of short-term extensions instead of the long-term fix we desperately need. While I'm very excited about the bill, I have to echo the sentiments of my colleague to my left, Mr. Sayers, in that a portion of the bill that was changed by amendment on the floor eliminated funding for the 5340 high-density states bus program. The 7 states that receive funding through this program provide half of all the public transit use in this country. Half. This important program simply ensures that states with the most need receive the funding they need to maintain robust transit systems. This misguided amendment redirects this money to a discretionary program controlled by the Department of Transportation, and in doing so would wreak havoc on the most heavily used transit agencies in the country without providing any increased funding whatsoever, funding certainty whatsoever to agencies in other states. Centro, the transit agency that serves my district, would see a cut of more than 20%, and this agency already faces dire financial difficulties. The same devastating cuts would be inflicted on agencies throughout the Northeast, including those in Mr. Sayers' district, where this funding is needed most, and we need to act. We should act and restore this program because this is how the federal system is supposed to work. States with more transit needs should get more transit funding, just as states with more agricultural benefit disproportionately from the Farm Bill. That's just the way it goes. Some states benefit more as the need arises. We should act because if we don't, half the nation's transit users will instantly be worse off. We should act because if we don't, the economies of these states, which are among the foremost drivers of our nation's economy and are highly dependent on transit, will suffer greatly, and the nation's economy will suffer as a result. We should act because it's a prudent thing to do and the right thing to do. I urge the committee to accept the Senate's position on this issue and get us back to the spirit of cooperation and compromise that ensured that the committee-passed bill received unanimous support. Thank you for consideration. I'm eager to serve on this committee with you, Mr. Chairman, and I just have to note Mr. Sayers can travel his district probably by foot, but I will be traveling by car because mine's an upstate New York district. Thank you.
I thank the gentleman. With that,